Hi doctors, Focus 30 12th module. This is very important, very important because today content I am discussing about lysosomal storage disorders. Sure, 1 to 2 question from NEET exam and majority of you people will get wrong here. This is very important. The slides are very crisp and small. There are some points for some diseases. Learn that, write in your 20th notebook, revise it multiple times. It is very important. Along with congenital adrenal hyperplasia also, very simple mnemonic, already people may be knowing that, but this is also very important. Can you see here something here? See this tiger, white color. See the MRI change here, looking like this tiger, tigroid. Clear? We will discuss that. So can you see something here? Can you see something here? There is something. Yeah, this is like Gaucher cells. Okay, tissue paper, crumbled tissue paper, Gaucher cells. So these are very important. Our answer will be there in the question itself or in the histopathology or image given. For example, they are giving this MRI, answer is there. Here they are giving this crumbled tissue paper, the answer is there. So very important. Watch this lysosomal storage disorders, because this session definitely you don't want to read or you don't want to go anywhere. This is very important. This is enough for your exam. No, I didn't explain in detail, but it is there. So first of all, lysosomal storage disorders, we know this degradation happen in lysosomes. So mainly we have mucopolysaccharidosis, that is glycosaminoglycans are there. Their degradation, glycosaminoglycans, their degradation will happen in lysosome. And we have something called sphingolipids. Their degradation also happens in lysosomes. So these lysosome storage disorders include both. Okay, so you know what is mucopolysaccharidosis, that is glycosaminoglycan. Heparin is a glycosaminoglycan. So that is very important. So these MPS, the glycosaminoglycans, are normally degraded in lysosomes, and a defect in glycosaminoglycan degradation lead to MPS, a lysosomal storage disorder, mucopolysaccharidosis. Clear. So here there is the one important point we have to know this: all mucopolysaccharidosis are autosomal recessive except Hunter's disease, which is X-linked recessive. Okay, so this is important. We will discuss about that time you will understand better. So you should know this: all are autosomal recessive except Hunter's X-linked recessive. So I draw like this image, so that also I'll explain soon. So now we'll go and see individual diseases, we'll understand the diseases, and we'll just summarize the diseases. So you will complete MPS first, then we'll go to Sphingolipidosis, where Gaucher's, Neyman peak and all, it is there. So now you look at these points. Okay, look at these points. So we have MPS divided into MPS 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5, 6, etc. At least the highly important MPSs I written here. Even if you know this, no need of studying 6. Clear? That's why if you gain extra knowledge, your memory will get saturated. You will forget the other thing. If you study 3 things, the 4th option will come. You can eliminate it out. Clear? If you know the 3 things properly, the 4th option you can eliminate out, or you can tell this is the answer. Clear? That is the application we have to apply in our exam. This is the idea. Okay, idea. So MPS 1. So we know ladies first. I'll write like this. Now start here. Ladies first. What? Ladies first. Ladies, her and she. Okay. Her and she. It is not. It is hurler. Her is for hurler. And she is for she's disease. Okay. Her and she. Okay. You should know something like this. Enzymes are common. You can see here enzymes are common here. Alpha iduronidase. This acid enzyme, this is common. Okay, alpha Li iduronidase. Okay, so this is symbol. They won't ask the enzyme defect. This is common. So type 1 14I iduronidase deficiency enzyme defect, it will cause this. Okay, and ladies are first, her and she. You should know some points like she is mad. You should know she is mad. But her is not mad. Hurler is not mad. Her is not mad. Okay. She is mad. Ladies first and she is mad. Her is fine. Hurler, she is second. Ladies first. Hurler and she is mad. You should know. Why? Mental retardation is there present in she's, and mental retardation is not there in hers. Okay. Okay, after discussing, we'll summarize again, you will understand better that time. Okay, now we have something called Hunter's disease. Hunter, the other point is next is Hunter. Hunter is MPS 2. Hunter. You should know a hunter who is going into the wild forest to catch wild animals. He is having gun. He is having arrows to catch animals. So this is a very important thing, because hunter is always trying for his victory. Hunter is always trying for his victory. Okay, V for victory, it is 2. V for victory, it is 2. It is 2. So hunter is MPS 2. And you know, if you are hunting, if you are doing hunting, you have something called gun is there, you have arrows are there, arrows and bows are there, and you are seeing a target. If you want to see the target, hunter should have a clear vision. Okay, so this hunter is having a clear vision. Okay, because there is no corneal clouding, he is having clear vision. And he is a mad hunter, he is hunting so many. He is a mad hunter. That is why he is mental retardation plus. And now he is using arrow. See, arrow is like this. Arrow is going and hitting some target. Okay, arrow is going and hitting some target, and he is having proper target, and the arrow X, it is X-linked recessive. This is the summary of hunter. If you know hunter only regularly they are asking. Okay, and hers and she, MPS 1, her and she is mad, her is not mad. This also you should know. So here also the enzyme is iduronate sulfatase enzyme. Okay, so under should listen. Okay, under should listen. He should listen to the sound of the praise or the animals. So I'll write like this also. Hunter, he should listen. LISTEN. Okay, LIS. L iduronate sulfatase. Listen. So hunter is for victory, is for trying for his victory. V for 2. V for victory, it is 2. Is having clear vision. There is no congenital clouding of corneal clouding and all. And he is a mad hunter, mental retardation plus, and arrow X-shaped recessives are there. And he should listen to the sound of the prey. He should listen. So listen, LIS. L iduronate sulfatase. This is very important from hunter. Okay, hunter is clear. Okay, so we made some important mnemonics here. I'm going to erase this. Okay, I'm going to erase this. We'll see it again. Okay, this is very important. That's why I'm telling again and again. Okay, so now hurlers. So MPS 1 is over, MPS 2 hunter is over. MPS 3, which is very simple. You should know Sanfilippo is a high school student. He's a high school student, and he is healthy and good, but he is mad. He's a mad high school student, but he's healthy and good because his health is good. His organs are normal, no organomegaly. So he is healthy by body, but mentally he is mad. So healthy by body, mentally he is bad, that is mad. Okay, clear. So Sanfilippo is an high school student, and Sanfilippo is studying in 8th class, 3 is high school. So this 3 is coming here. Okay, so 8th class, he is healthy, there is no visceromegaly, organomegaly, but he is mad, mental retardation is present. So that is Sanfilippo, and he is high school. So I had written his high school as HS, that is heparin sulfate degradation. So HS degradation defect. Sanfilippo is a high school student. He is healthy, organomegaly, but he is mad, mental retardation person. He is in 8th class. This 3 is coming as MPS 3. Important. That's all. And Morquio disease, it's galactosamine 6-phosphate deficiency. You should know this part at least. MPS 1, 2, 3. This is important. I for 1 for I, that is 1. Iduronic acid, and listen, and Sanfilippo high school heparin sulfate HS degradation. So these are the summary I have to say, and we will see the next page and we'll clear it. Okay, before that you see here, all MPS have acquires facial features. The facial features are typical: short stature and dystosis multiplex. So you can see here, bullet shaped middle phalanx, dystosis multiplex, and corneal clouding is there, and acquires features are there. And claw hand, and sometimes Rayleigh body inclusion. You can see some small inclusions here. It is known as Rayleigh body inclusions in leukocytes. In the WBC, there are Rayleigh body inclusions are present. These are very important. Okay, so all MPS have these kind of features, but there are some differentiating features. I told somehow mental retardation present, somehow corneal clouding is not there. We have to know that. So these key features will come, we will see. Okay, so now we'll come and see here. See, I do wanna hunt, hunter, I do wanna hunt, iduronic acid, I. So listen, LIS, iduronic sulfatase, iduronate. Okay, that enzyme name is there. Wanna hunt, Hunter's disease. So this is very important. There is no corneal clouding because he have proper vision. And see this X-linked recessive, it is hitting in the target. Okay, clear. So that is all. No, that is all. Now we will see the comparison. So we will see the comparison. Then we will summarize. Okay. So mental deficiency. So H for Hurler, S for she. Okay, and 2 is our hunter, victory, hunter. 3 is Sanfilippo. 4 is Morchio, whatever we can say, Morchio or Morchio, that is also. So now we see mental deficiency. She is. So here mental deficiency is absent. She is absent. Wait, I'll see that. Before that, corneal clouding, which is absent in 2. So corneal clouding, which is absent in 2. Okay, corneal clouding, which is absent in 2, and MPS 3 also. Sanfilippo also, I told corneal clouding is absent because in Sanfilippo he is healthy, but he is only have mental problem. Correct. So Sanfilippo we have, so we'll go individual wise. Okay. Now we will see her. Okay, her, she. Before that we'll see Hunters. Since this is the most common asking. So corneal clouding is absent in Hunter. So he is having clear vision, and he is having mentally retarded because he is a mad hunter, and he is having visceromegaly and the Rayleigh inclusion bodies. Only he is having clear vision. So hunters having clear vision. Sanfilippo, I told, he is healthy, but he is mentally have some problem. So he is healthy. He don't have corneal clouding. He don't have visceromegaly. This is important. Sanfilippo, and he is an high school student. HS heparin sulfate degradation problem. Clear. Okay. And Morchio have only vision problem. Morchio have only marking problem. So I'll tell like Morchio have only marking problem. That is problem in the eye. So only corneal clouding is present. Rest all are absent. He is 4. Morchio is 4. MPS 4. Okay. So we discussed all these 3, and there is a small change here. I don't know if there is any mistake. Please check it. So ladies first. Her and she. Okay. Here, her have everything is positive. Her is mentally deficient, mentally retarded, corneal clouding, visceromegaly, and she is not mad actually. I forgot to tell, she is not mad. Here I told she is mad. Actually, she is not mad. So please change it to she is not mad. Her is mad. She is not mad. Ladies first, her and she is not mad. Her is mad. The first person is mad. She is all positive. First person is all positive. So now from this area, so this is very important. Please change it. Okay, she is not mad. Her is mad. Her is having all positive. She is not mad. Other all things are positive. And hunters have only clear vision. All other things are positive. MPS Sanfilippo has good body and good vision, but mentally retarded. That is only problem. And Morchio have only marking problem. That is vision problem. Rest all are normal. This is the summary. And this is important also. Please change that. Because it is little confusing. It is confusing. Whenever I am preparing also in my tough schedule, even I feel like I have to study this in detail but then I told this is just an exam. They should know the positive thing. They should know they should differentiate these disorders, then it is possible. And time limitation is there, we cannot study in depth. And majority student who are studying biochem, they are literally struggling biochem because it is highly volatile, and sure 8 to 10 question will come, and surely they are chance to get negative, and they are forgetting within 2 to 3 days, and whenever they do the exams or PYQ session, they are getting less mark. So biochem, how you have to approach biochem, you have to revise biochem every third day. At least you take chapter wise and revise it, and especially highly important 15 to 20 points score you have to write into the 20th notebook and revise regularly. For example, glycogen storage disorders, write, do revision. I had made in my one of my video on the 4th or 5th day. It is very important, you have to see that. Okay, no one will explain in that way. I explain very short and very crisp and with mnemonics. Okay, and LSD also, this lysosomal storage disorders, MPS. Now we will summarize MPS. See, we are going to summarize MPS now. You are going to tell everything in this box. Okay, so this is very important, and we are going to summarize everything here. So ladies first. Oh, her and she. She is not mad. Please listen. Pardon me for the mistake beginning. I have to see the ulta happen because her and she is similar word. Okay. So ladies for her, first MPS, her and she is not mad. Her is having all positive. She is not mad. Mental retardation is not there. All other things are there. Clear. Hunter is having a clear vision. Rest all are positive. He is mad under. X-linked recessive because of the arrow, you should remember, and all other things. Okay, Hunter is having clear vision. He is V for victory. He is two. And Sanfilippo, he is an eighth class high school student. So 3 is for HS degradation, heparan sulfate degradation. And Sanfilippo is physically fit, no vision problem, but he is only mentally retarded. And Marchio, it is 4th MPS, it's having only marking problem, vision problem. So Marchio have vision problem. Only vision problem. Okay. So this is the summary of mucopolysaccharidosis in a single slide that I explained here also. That's all. Simple. Okay. Please refer this here. If you feel any change, please refer once. This I made from referred from Marrow and referred from the Google and referred from biochemistry notes. Okay, so this I made myself. This box is made myself. I made this box, and this and all from the previous teachers who taught the classes. Some of you may have seen this, but this only I kept here because this is very easy, and I thought I'll prepare separately, but this is I kept for a reference. Okay, thank you for them. Okay, and definitely there are many platforms. You are studying Marrow, Corbitier, Bhatia, or DAMS or Prepladder. All the platforms are good. You have to stick to that platform. You have to study. You have to make your study material crisp and good, and revise that, and do the PYQ and write exam. Okay, clear. So now come to the second part of LSD. So LSD, mucopolysaccharidosis, we discussed. Now we are going to discuss about sphingolipidosis. These are very, very important because this defect in sphingolipids degradation. This is the defect in sphingolipid degradation. This is also take place in lysosomes. And I had some mistakes when I am pronouncing and telling why, because I am taking this. See, now my duty is going on. In between duty, I came for 45 minutes. I am taking this video. I am doing it fast. If I am pre-recording and editing and doing, I can talk very slowly. I can tell sphingolipidosis. This is defect in sphingolipids degradation. This video I can convert it to 1.2x, but I don't have time. For next year, definitely I will improve from my side. And please comment on YouTube ka video ka down. You comment about how to improve my video. What are the topics you want? And I know this is just a phase of 15 days. You people are going to study your own. At least somebody is seeing this. Please understand this. These are very important. If you watch this, you will definitely answer this. So if you will never forget about ladies first. She is not mad. Under have clear vision, and Sanfilippo is a high school 8th class, 843, HS for heparin sulfate degradation, and he's having only mental problem. He's physically and his vision is good. And Marchio have only marking problem, that is the vision problem. Everything I explain very simple way. So this is like summary from different, and I made myself, I made my some mnemonics when I studied. I told my 40 days, my first video, I told 40 days, I studied around 40 days. In these 40 days, I made something mnemonics and all. And even though I made this mnemonic, no, I couldn't revise it and I made mistakes there in the exam. Glycogen storage disorders, I made two incorrect. I didn't make it correct. Then I came here, I checked, oh my god, I should have put half an hour, 1 hour. I should have revised the mnemonic and I should have studied. That was my mistake. From the mistakes I learned, that's why I'm teaching you, and you don't make this mistake in your exam, main exam. That's why I'm making everything easy for you. And for next year NEET PG preparation, I'm going to plan an elaborated, clean and crisp and good classes and lectures and ideas and tips, okay, especially focusing FMG students, NEET PG aspirants and UPSC students also, the maximum, okay. Now we'll come to the topic, okay. So LSD, next we are going to see the sphingolipidosis, okay. You should know sphingolipids are there, galactoside, cerebroside, sphingomyelinase, aryl sulfate, there are different ceramide. So many are there, you should know lipid metabolism, lipid chapter, biochemistry, there are sphingolipid, phospholipid, you should know lecithin, so phosphatidylcholine. So few things you should know, like that sphingolipid is there. This sphingolipid have any degradation problem, that problem happen in lysosome is degradation. So that is also come as a lysosomal storage disorders. Clear. Now we'll see, we should know these diseases: Tay-Sachs, Sandhoff's, Krabbe's, Niemann-Pick, Gaucher, metachromatic leukodystrophy, and Fabry's, and some Fabers. So many I had written, okay. So many names I had written, and it is very difficult. So see, exosaminidase deficiency, A and B, galactocerebrosidase, sphingomyelinase, aryl sulfatase. It is little difficult, no? But you should know all things, okay. Now after watching these, you are going to study all these diseases: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 diseases with their peculiar features. Seeing the clinical explanation or the histopathology or the radiological image, you are going to tell, oh, this is metachromatic leukodystrophy, because it is there. This is aryl sulfatase, this is the problem. So next 10-15 minutes we are going to see, and we are going to master LSD sphingolipidosis, okay. Now we will go and see individually, and we will go for summary. So before that, I am telling something, and again this will discuss by later. So we have something called Fabry's disease, Gaucher's disease, Niemann-Pick disease, metachromatic leukodystrophy, Krabbe's disease, Tay-Sachs disease, okay. So these are important one. Still we will discuss about a few other things also, okay. So important, okay. So see, Fabry's disease, Gaucher's, Niemann-Pick, metachromatic leukodystrophy, Krabbe's disease, and Tay-Sachs. So see here, everything have some peculiar features, okay. For example, Fabry's disease. Fabry's is X-linked recessive. So you can see here, okay. We will summarize in the last. Definitely after that summary, you are going to solve. So Fabry's is X-linked recessive, alpha galactosidase deficiency problem, and it's having heart disease, renal disease, and peripheral neuropathy. So peripheral neuropathy, it is a important. X-linked recessive peripheral neuropathy in Fabry's disease. Gaucher disease, ouch, bone pain. Gaucher, bone issues, bone pain, hepatosplenomegaly, visceromegaly, and Gaucher cells are there. Tissue paper, like crumbled tissue paper, and it is a glucocerebrosidase defect, G4G, and it is autosomal recessive. You can see all the diseases are autosomal recessive, except our Fabry's disease. Fabry is like little fabricated. That's why he is having X-linked recessive. He is little different, okay. Fabry's, we will see that also, okay. Don't worry, this is just summary. I'm going to explain in detail. So that is our Gaucher's disease. I'll explain this again. Niemann-Pick have cherry red macula. It is a sphingomyelinase defect, and here hepatosplenomegaly is present. So Gaucher's, Niemann-Pick, hepatosplenomegaly is present. You can see these two green color, okay. Cherry red macula is present. Metachromatic leukodystrophy. So metachromatic leukodystrophy, some problem with the brain, brain, it is demyelination problem, aryl sulfatase, and ataxia and dementia. Ataxia and dementia is there. Ataxia and dementia is there. Okay. So we will discuss in individually, you'll understand. Krabbe's disease, crab globe, Krabbe's disease, globoid cell. It is crab globe. Globoid cells are there. It is also having peripheral neuropathy. Fabry's and Krabbe. Krabbe have peripheral neuropathy. There is something called, it is a galactocerebrosidase defect. Okay, Krabbe's defect. So crab globoid cell, we will see. Tay-Sachs 6 exosaminidase A deficient, 6 hexa. Tay-Sachs 6 hexa. Okay, and here also cherry red macula is there. Onion skinning of lysosomes are seen. So this is now a little difficult for you, right? Little difficult. Now I am making it simple. So first we will see the Gaucher's disease. So Gaucher's disease, the first disease. Okay, this is the most common lysosomal storage disorder. Most common lysosomal disorder. G4G. Okay, G4G. Okay, we will see that. And now see, there is some mnemonic for this. You have to know this mnemonic. Learn this 5-6 mnemonic, right? Oh my gosh, he broke the bone. We need to glue it. So crying. So imagine you got some bone pain, bone injury. You are crying. Oh my gosh, he broke the bone. We need to glue it. Okay, Gaucher's disease. Broke is bone. So bone pain. Okay. So glucocerebrosidase, broken bone, brosidase. So glucocerebrosidase or beta glucosidase effect deficiency lead to glue means glucocerebrosidase, glucocerebrosidase, and crying. So you need some tissue paper. You are crying, we should give some tissue paper to wipe it. So crumbled tissue paper, you can see the crumbled tissue paper. So see here, oh my gosh, some bone pain, bone broken bone. Glue, we have to glue it. So glucocerebrosidase. So this is the problem with the glucocerebrosidase. Okay, clear? So oh my gosh, he broke the bone. We need to glue it. Crying. You have to give tissue paper. So crumbled tissue paper. So here there is the problem here. There is no mental retardation and no cherry red spot. No mental retardation, no cherry red spot. Okay, so here you seen here cherry red spots are there in Niemann-Pick and Tay-Sachs. Okay, we'll see that. So bone, anything related to bone break. Okay, so you can see bone pain. Okay, and this crumbled tissue paper appearance. Gaucher disease, this is the most common LSD. Clear? So here bleeding tendency, pain, pathological fractures of long bones. This is the pathological fractures of long bones. Will be the hysteric clincher. It will be there. Clear? So oh my gosh, he broke the bone. We need to glue it. She's crying, and we are giving tissue paper to wipe it. Clear? And broken, glue it. Glucocerebrosidase. G4G. Clear? Most common. Now we are going to see my favorite activity ceramics. We made a galaxy. My favorite activity ceramics. We made a galaxy. Fabry's disease. Ceramics. Ceramide accumulation. Because of ceramide accumulation, with made a galaxy. X. Only Fabry's disease is X-linked recessive. Okay. So important. Okay, and we made a galaxy. Alpha galactosidase. Okay, A. So alpha galactosidase A and galaxy X4X, X-linked recessive, and you can see ceramide accumulation will be there. You can see angiokeratoma in the skin, that is the pathognomic. Okay, you can see small see. So these are nothing but angiokeratoma of the skin. This is pathognomic, and you can see something here in the cornea, vertex keratopathy. So verticillate. Okay, vertex keratopathy, you can see that also. vertex keratopathy. Okay, so you can see this is important. Fabry's disease is Fabry disease. Peripheral neuropathy will be there. X-linked recessive. And my favorite activity is ceramics. We made a galaxy. Favorite ceramides accumulate alpha galactosidase A X4 X galaxy में X is there, X linked recessive, it is there, clear. So this is very important. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so my favorite activity ceramics, we made a galaxy. Okay, we will summarize in the last. And here vertex keratopathy and angiokeratoma, these are the pathognomic important features. Clear? Now, arrive now, some tiger time. Arrive now, some tiger time. See, you can see the MRI, you can see some tigroid appearance in the MRI. That's why I kept a tiger in the front page. Okay, this is aryl sulfatase deficiency. It is known as that is our metachromatic leukodystrophy. Okay, metachromatic leukodystrophy, tigroid appearance. So this MRI brain radiological imaging will be there. It's looking like our white tiger, and it is arrive now. It is tiger time. So go to the zoo and arrive now. Okay, it is our tiger time. Okay, and this is affecting the brain, right? You can see the MRI changes. That's why ataxia and dementia. Ataxia, loss of coordination. Dementia, memory loss. You are losing some. I forgot this. Like our NEET exam preparation, we are in dementia. Like that. Don't be in amnesia. Remember it, revise multiple time. Do the PYQs, do that. Stop studying new things from now. Don't study new things from now. Revise it again and again and again. Chota notes, revise multiple times. That is more important than revising multiple big one in a single time. Single bada book ko multiple revision time karna difficult hai. So what you have to do, so shorter books, your material should be crisp and small, revise it multiple times and do PYQ and write the exam, you will get better rank. Okay, arrive now, some tiger time. So MRI brain, some CT brain, MRI brain, this radiological features will be there. Ataxia and dementia, this is the important. This is for metachromatic leukodystrophy. Clear. Now I am going to discuss about Tay-Sachs and Niemann-Pick diseases. Tay-Sachs 6. Tay-Sachs ko you can see something very important. Cherry red spot. You can see here, very important, right? This cherry red spot is important. And Tay-Sachs have 6. So a gang of 6 small Jews eating onions. A gang of 6 small Jews eating onion. Okay, so here Tay-Sachs 6 for hexasaminidase defect. Okay, 6 for hexa. Okay, that's why hexasaminidase A defect. And cherry red spots are very important. Onion appearance, a gang of 6 small Jews eating onions. Onion appearance is very important. Okay, that is seen in this lysosome. Lysosome have some onion appearance. Okay, and cherry red spots, Tay-Sachs. And here neurodegeneration is present. Cherry red macula is there. Onion skinning is present of lysosome. This is very important. Clear. And Niemann-Pick. Pick means picking our nose. Picking from the nose. Imagine like that. Pick. Many people will be doing picking from nose. Even I used to do, and it is a bad character. We have to avoid. So pick your big nose with your finger with foam. So pick your big nose with your finger with foam. Okay, this is very important. It's like this. Pick, Niemann-Pick disease, big hepatosplenomegaly. Big means hepatosplenomegaly. Small means no hepatosplenomegaly. Okay, so pick your big nose, big for hepatosplenomegaly. Wherever big come, it is HSM present. Small come, it is HSM negative. With your fingers. So it is sphingomyelinase defect with foamy macrophages are present. This is very important. Here in Niemann-Pick disease, there is something called zebra bodies are present. Zebra bodies are present. So black and white, zebra bodies will be there. Okay, that is also important. So here hepatosplenomegaly is there. Cherry red macula is present. So both Tay-Sachs and Niemann-Pick, but I can say cherry red macula ka there is separate mnemonics are there. Cherry trees never grow in sand and like that it is there. So cherry red macula, we are studying Tay-Sachs Tay-Sachs and Niemann-Pick. Okay, so what I can say is cherry red TN Tamil Nadu TN. So cherry red, so Tay-Sachs and Niemann-Pick. Now actor Vijay is our CM in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu CM is Vijay. So we are cherishing in Tamil Nadu, cherry red, Tamil Nadu. Something you can make. I don't know. I'm not into politics and all, but you make something, some mnemonic TN, Tay-Sachs and Niemann-Pick. Cherry red spots are present. In Niemann-Pick, it is big. Pick your big nose with your finger in form. So sphingomyelinase, big means hepatosplenomegaly is present. Foamy macrophages are seen. Zebra bodies also are seen. That is also important. Okay, and cherry red spots with Tay-Sachs and Niemann-Picks. Okay. Next is very simple. Crab globe. Crab globe is out of this galaxy. There is outside galaxy. There is a globe, crab globe, where crabs are like our living like human. There are crabs are managing that globe. Okay, so they are like aliens. This crabs are in that globe. Okay, crab globe out of this galaxy. So galaxy beta galactosidase deficiency, beta galactosidase, crab globe, Krabbe's disease, globe is globoid bodies. You can see the globoid bodies here, globoid bodies here, globoid bodies. This histopathology, definitely that is the answer. Okay, so symbol, it is galactocerebrosidase or beta galactosidase deficiency. So galactocerebrosidase or beta galactosidase deficiency, globoid bodies are seen, Krabbe's disease are there. So crab globe is out of galaxy. Thank you to some senior, they send this PDF and I had seen these classes also. There are many people like Nigida madam, Sainab madam, there are many people are teaching classes. They are established now. They made some mnemonics. We are refer from them also. We studied from them. Then we made our own PDFs and we improved their PDF mnemonics and all. And later, after me, I improved this. After few years, some other person will improve my mnemonics. They'll make good mnemonic. Making mnemonic is very good and great. It should be interesting so that we will remember. And this was little difficult for me that time. Now because of repeated telling, now I am okay with the mnemonic and I made some simple mnemonic for you people also. Half of the mnemonics are I made good bet for, especially in MPS and all. I only made. So crab globe is out of galaxy. That is also important. Globoid body is Krabbe's disease. This is very important. Okay, now we are going to summarize this. Okay, we are going to summarize this. See, we started from our gouges. Whenever gouges, ouch, bone pain. So glucocerebrosidase, G4G, tissue paper, crumbled tissue paper. This is very important. And there is no mental retardation, no cherry red spot, but hepatosplenomegaly things are there. Pathological fracture is the classical. When it comes to Fabry's, my favorite, this is ceramics, alpha galactosidase. It is X-linked recessive. This is very important, and ceramide accumulation is there, and it is very important. Okay, clear. And here angiokeratoma and vertex keratopathy. These two are very important. Angiokeratoma, vertex keratopathy related to kerato. So angiokeratoma and vertex keratopathy. Okay, this is very important. Arrive now some tiger time, metachromatic leukodystrophy, MRI, brain, tigeroid appearance, and brain is affecting ataxia and dementia. It is very important. Aryl sulfatase deficiency. And when it is come to Tay-Sachs and Niemann-Pick, T and Tamil Nadu, it is nothing but cherish. Okay, so Tay-Sachs 6-hexa and onion appearance, and it is all important. And Niemann-Pick, big nose, you are putting your nose and picking disorder with your finger with foamy macrophages, and there is something called zebra bodies which is present. Zebra bodies also very important. And crabs globe out of this galaxy, alpha galactosidase, beta galactosidase, here beta galactosidase, that galactocerebrosidase, and here globoid bodies can be seen in the histopathology diagram. Okay, so these are the important things. So now whenever we are summarizing this, so all are autosomal recessive except Fabry's disease, which is X-linked recessive. We already discussed this. Okay. No cherry red spot in macula. So Fabry's and Gaucher, there is no cherry red spot in macula. TN, Tay-Sachs, Niemann-Pick, cherry red spots are there. Okay. Okay, and Fabry's and Goucher, it is not there. No mental retardation, Fabry's and Goucher type 1. So Goucher also different types of, at least Fabry's and Goucher, no mental retardation. Angiokeratoma, it is Fabry disease. Vertex keratopathy, that is also Fabry's disease. Okay, and no visceromegaly, so small. Metachromatic leukodystrophy, Krabbe's disease, no visceromegaly. Zebra body, Niemann-Pick diseases. So these are some summaries I can say. We already discussed zebra body, Niemann-Pick, angiokeratoma, Fabry disease, and you can see TN, cherry red spots are in Tay-Sachs and Niemann-Pick, and something called Fabry's disease. Here one extra point is that Fabry's disease, acid lipase, Faber. So this Faber, it will have some features of rheumatoid arthritis. Features are there. Okay, so that is all. That is the thing. Okay. So this is the summary. This is very important. I took little extra time to explain, and in between some motivation took more time. Sorry, but you should get some motivation in this time. Please watch this. And now I'll summarize this with the last topic: congenital adrenal hyperplasia. This is very important. Finish. Very simple. Nothing to see. We have adrenal gland. We have glomerulosa, GFR, fasciculata, and reticularis. So these are the three layers. From what is preparing, you have to know aldosterone is preparing here. Here you can see cortisol. Here is saying testosterone. So in zona reticularis, testosterone is prepared. Okay. So how this is happening from the cholesterol, which is the basic precursor, from cholesterol to aldosterone. Then from here, glomerulosa 17 alpha hydroxylase, which is essential, it will convert here, and it is needed for cortisol synthesis. So here 21 hydroxylase, which is very important, which is very important, it is needed for preparation of cortisol. And you can see 17 beta HSD, it is important for testosterone. So 17 alpha hydroxylase, 17 beta HSD, these are important. You can see here. Okay, 11 beta hydroxylase also very important for preparation of aldosterones. Okay, so we have adrenal gland. Will synthesize cortisol, mineralocorticoids, and androgens. How they prepared, where they prepared, this is important. So GFR, glomerulosa, fasciculata, and reticularis. You remember, like GFR mein alphabetical order. Aldosterone will come here, cortisol will come here, and testosterone will come here. GFR act. Clear? So CH ka this pathway you should know. So now we will see the some enzymes and these problems. Okay, so we have 21 hydroxylase deficiency, 11 hydroxylase, and 17 hydroxylase deficiency. Okay, so 21, 11, and 17. So other enzymes are 3 beta HSD. If it is not there, no pathway, this won't happen, but progesterone can go and make this. So there are this pathway. If you know, it is great. If you don't, at least you should know this part. I am going to discuss. This is sufficient. So there is something called symbol. You write like this enzyme 21, 11, 17. You write mineralocortico, testosterone, empty. These are two important things. Okay. So cortisol in CH is low in all. So ACTH is high. So it causes some hyperpigmentation. So that I'll discuss here. Summary mein. So this summary I made this chart from A helped a lot. So now you see here mineralocortico, testosterone. So this is simple rule. Everyone know. Wherever 1 it is up. Wherever 2 it is low. Wherever 2 it is low. Wherever 1 it is up. 21 you write like 2 1. So 11 you write 11. You write 17 1 7. So symbol 2 is down, 1 is up. So we can use some color like 2 is down, 1 is up, 1 is up, 1 is up, 1 is up, 7 is down. So symbol. So summary: 21 hydroxylate deficiency, mineralocorticoid will be reduced. That is, aldosterone will be low. So what happened? Salt wasting, hypotension will happen. High aldosterone. You have to know that function of aldosterone. And up here, what happened? Testosterones are high. So virilization and precocious puberty will happen. Very important. So imagine female have high level of testosterone. What happened? Males with high level of testosterone. What happened? That's why this is very important. You should know. You should just apply that knowledge here. 11 hydroxylase. Both are up. Mineralocorticoid also up, and testosterone also up. Hypertension, hypernatremia, virilization, precocious puberty. It will happen. Where virilization happen? Female have more testosterone. Female characters will come down. correct? Male with more testosterone, precocious puberty will attain earlier. That's all. Simple idea. 17 hydroxylase, 17 1 up, 7 down. So mineralocorticoid up, but testosterone levels are low, so there is no virilization. So that is important. Okay, clear. So this and this simple concept, one is like up, so it is one up. Wherever one is there, number one is there, it is up. Wherever no one there is other than one, any other thing, it is down. Clear? So now you see here, enzyme defect, we have 21 hydroxylase deficiency. So wherever 21 hydroxylase deficiency, this 21 hydroxylase deficiency, what happened? 21 aldosterones are down 2, so aldosterone production is decreased. Okay, so what happened? Blood pressure, salt waste, so decreased BP, salt wasting, important. Wherever aldosterones are low, this 21 to 1 testosterone will be high. So in male child, precocious puberty, female child, ambiguous genitalia, that is virilization will occur. Correct? That I explained now. And all these cases, this CAH, cortisol level are decreased production of cortisols. Okay, so increased ACTH. So that is the feedback to the hypothalamus pituitary axis, and the ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone, will be synthesized more. It causes hyperpigmentation and adrenal hyperplasia. That is the important. That's why congenital adrenal hyperplasia. So because of ACTH, hyperpigmentation, knuckles where body different hyperpigmentation will be there, adrenal hyperplasia will be there. That is the important thing. This is a summary. This is enough. You should know 2-1. Wherever one you should put up, you have to write mineralocorticoid followed by testosterone. Okay, you have to write like this: 2-1, 11, 1-1, 1-7. Male child to precocious puberty, female child to ambiguous genitalia or virilization will happen. Okay, this is a summary. This is very important, simple. This is enough. You try to learn this also, and this is not that much needed. And this is a summary of sphingolipidosis. This is very important. Please read this, see this. Okay, I made little extra. The class went little long, but it's important because lysosomal storage disorders, I am expecting sure short 1 to 2 questions. So glycogen storage disorder, lysosomal storage disorder, together they will give 3 questions for sure in this NEET PG exam, sure. And we have something I discussed, congenital adrenal hyperplasia, 50-50 question. One question may or may not come. It is in pediatrics, it is in medicine, it is in gynecology, it is in physiology. So it is very important, pathology. So it is very important topic. Okay, so I am stopping here. Thank you so much. Please watch and please make it into the 20th notebook. Add important points. Revise it multiple times. If you want, stick into their wall. See multiple times. This is very important. Okay, thank you so much.